I'm going to have a little fun with this because last week during the show, it was pre-trade deadline show for baseball, so I was making some trade predictions, trying to see how accurate I could be, and some of it was good, some of it was epically bad, and let's just have some fun with it. So I said that the Chicago Cubs were going to trade Anthony Rizzo and Craig Kimbrell to the Boston Red Sox because I thought a homecoming would be perfect for both. I think the Boston Red Sox are going to swing a deal to acquire two players who used to be in their organization, Anthony Rizzo and Craig Kimbrell. Unfortunately, neither was accurate, neither was true. I got both wrong. Anthony Rizzo got traded to the New York Yankees, and Craig Kimbrell got traded across town to the Chicago White Sox. So let's call that 0 for 2. I also thought the Chicago Cubs would trade Chris Bryant to the New York Mets. Speaking of another one of their teammates heading east, Chris Bryant to the Mets. And that one was also wrong. Chris Bryant ended up going to the San Francisco Giants. So it's 0 for 3 for me. My trade predictions not off to a great start so far. Now let's get back on the right track here. Now me, in my, I guess, all-foreseeing awesomeness, projected Joey Gallo to the New York Yankees. I thought it made a ton of sense. I thought Joey Gallo in the outfield, he's got that power bat hitting homers over the short porch and right, makes a whole bunch of sense. And guess what? I nailed that one. More coveted bats on the trade market, and that's Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo makes a ton of sense for the Yankees. Joey Gallo is now a member of the New York Yankees, and it just makes a ton of sense, honestly. I mean, it's a little weird seeing him without his beard. He had to shave because, the New York Yankees have that facial hair kind of restriction. You can only have a mustache, or that's about it. So Joey Gallo to the Yankees, nailed that one. Now, I'm counting this next one as right. I don't care what anyone says. I projected Max Scherzer to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Max Scherzer. I think he is going to go to the Dodgers, and here is why. The Dodgers need pitching help. Now, Max Scherzer did go to the Dodgers. So did Trey Turner. So I'm counting this one as another one for me. Let's make this. I got 2 right. I got 3 wrong so far. The reason why I talked about Max Scherzer going to the Dodgers was that Clayton Kershaw was hurt. They had to move David Price out of the bullpen back into the starting rotation. And nobody knows when Trevor Bauer is going to be pitching again, not just for the Dodgers, but at all. He has his own off-the-field issues to be dealing with at the moment, and they seem to be taking longer and longer and longer. The return date keeps getting pushed farther back, and so you really wonder if he actually comes back this season, if he's eligible to, and if he actually is eligible to, if his teammates want him back, because there were reports that his teammates don't want him back. So the Dodgers had to find a way to get another arm in their rotation. And, let's just, not a big deal, very casually, just add another Cy Young Award winner to the mix. And that's what they did. So, when everyone's all healthy, all good to go, they're going to have Clayton Kershaw, Walker Buehler, Max Scherzer. Not a big deal. Then you had David Price in the mix. That's just an absolutely lethal rotation. Side note, eventually I do think the Dodgers overtake the Giants for the division lead. I think they're going to win the NL West, but that's a different story for the different day. Let's move on. Let's see. I thought the Colorado Rockies were going to do the smart thing and trade Trevor Story. And I picked that Trevor Story is going to go to the Milwaukee Brewers. Trevor Story. It seems like his days in Colorado are numbered. So, looking at the NL Central, looking at the teams that are actually competitive in that division, the Brewers. Survey says I was wrong because the Colorado Rockies have no idea what they're doing. They decided to hang on to Trevor Story, and they hung on to John Gray as well. I don't know why. They're not going to sign him to a long-term extension. The last time they signed someone to a long-term extension was Nolan Arenado, and they traded them as fast as they could. It's pretty obvious that Trevor Story's time in Colorado was up before the season even started, and they hung on to him way too long. And so now the Colorado Rockies are stuck with a player that they're going to get essentially just a comp pick in return for. So, not too great of roster management by the Colorado Rockies. So that's another one I got wrong. So 2 correct and 4 incorrect because we had 3 going to different teams and 1 staying put in Trevor's Story. Now, because, let me explain this next one, I guess. I mean, have to explain it. We can just go right to it. I projected the Minnesota Twins to trade Jose Barrios to the San Diego Padres. This one I was also wrong about. I thought that as a reactionary move for the Dodgers getting Max Scherzer, I thought that the Padres would go and try to get a pitcher of their own to boost the rotation in Jose Barrios. The NL Central. We're going AL Central. We're going Twins. Jose Barrios. I think he's going to go to the San Diego Padres. Little did I know that this entire trade saga with Max Scherzer would unfold in the manner of the San Diego Padres were first close to actually getting him. Then it turned out that they blew it and the Dodgers came in, swooped in, stole the deal, and they ended up with nothing. So, Jose Barrios is in Toronto. He's with the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays get themselves a pitcher to keep themselves relevant in the playoff contest, the competition over in the American League East and Wild Card. So, got another one wrong. 2 and 5. And this one I'm really kind of annoyed about. I projected Richard Rodriguez to go to the Phillies. Richard Rodriguez, the Pirates closer, I think he is going to go to the Phillies. While at first it looked like this was going to happen, apparently the Phillies blew it. Just like the Padres blew it with Max Scherzer. Because Rodriguez, he's in Atlanta. He's with the Braves. The Phillies were reportedly close until the trade talks broke down, and that resulted in Rodriguez going to Atlanta. So my overall record here, 2 and 6. I got 2 right, I got 6 wrong. It happens. Just how it goes. You can't always be right when it comes to projections. Projecting things is one of the harder things to do. And my 2 and 6 record here, not very great.